Castle, etc., etc. Yeah, it looks right. Oh, let me close my UL splits. Alright, so let me think for a second. I said start. So Poison Axe, Ogre Axe. It really depends on who the other character is. Yeah. Alright, I think I'm good. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Let's see if I can make this work. Sand Ruby. So Darkness Crystal holds 3. Baron Key is 2. And then Hook is probably the other one. Yeah, I see no reason whatsoever to not just grab that and go. That's disappointing. Got jammed up there. Should have parked up north. Slight waste of time. Or Kane here. Just kind of hoping for something to pop up. Unfortunately, that's an easy fight, but I'll just move on and hope for something better to pop up. Let's see, Ochre Axe. That's actually a viable thing. Yeah, I kind of just have to go with this, I think. I'll take 2 Ogre Axes. Like, there are some fights where bow would be better, but not many. Probably should have saved after I messed with my menu, but we'll just pretend that didn't happen. Move on. I mean, it is promising that both Kane and Sid are going to be relatively well protected here. Alright, Baron Key, that's a big find early. Just because that hides 2 objectives. And you know that you're going to get Darkness Crystal, so I only need to find 1 more key item for the seed. And I already have all the pieces for Giant Ground. I don't have the characters, I guess, but I have the, like, equipment. Like 2 Ogre Axes and a, like, defense around 50. Is pretty much good enough to get those guys going and make that work. We'll see if I can get a decent character here. Absolutely a decent character. I already had Ice 2, so I was kind of like, alright. It's not the end of the world if he doesn't get experience. It's more important for me to go fast here, I think. Gotta go fast. just in case. I don't mind getting Hermes, because Hermes could be a game changer in the right hands. Sid. Nice offense. I don't know where it came from, but I'm all for this. I have pseudo go mode, kind of. I'm a darkness crystal away from go mode, basically. So, I don't need that. I don't need that. I may need some of the rest of that though. Hey Grant, how's it going? I have a very interesting start here. I basically have my, like, I guess you'd call it no mode. Like, I'm a darkness crystal away from basically being good for the seed. I mean, there could be a terrible boss behind something, but I definitely have, like, a pretty good outline of what objectives I need to chase here. Yeah, we'll see if I can make anything of it, though. That's the trick with these. Like, it might be fine, you might have something to start with, but that doesn't really mean anything. I mean, I have what I would consider to be the pieces to do, what do you call it, Mac Giant right now. I have 2 Ogre Axes. Kane and Sid both have over 50 defense. Like, I probably could make it work if I had to. Probably should just take my own with one of them from the beginning. And, I mean, a free... Jeez. Everything's free. It's an easy game, apparently. Level 30 with weapons. I mean, yeah, that's a heck of a time. Yeah, pretty much. Hey, Knuckly. How's it going? Hopefully your Grand Prix went well. Yeah, and Hambone. How's it going? Too bad I already have... I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. I have Rosa, which is still pretty good. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, that's going to be the first big race of the tournament for me, so hopefully I can make the most of it. That would have been rough. Honestly, you probably would have kicked my ass. But I mean, Karma is pretty good too. By no means my save. I know that. OBS crash that cost you 2 minutes. What, so you finished, what, 5th in that group? He finished 4th? Is that what happened? Well, that's interesting. I have the technology here. Karma crush that rose. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, no, I mean, I know, like, Karma's good. I mean, we'll see how it goes. I feel like I've been playing pretty well, so, I mean, I've had some seeds where I've crashed and burned too, but in general, I think I've gotten some degree of consistency where I'm not, like, suffering every fight or every seed. So 60% of the time I'll do okay every time. Alright, jump strats. Alright, Kane. Here's your chance to earn your money, earn your worth here. I don't really have a lot of space in my inventory to move stuff around. Oof. I was all excited. I was like, hey, I got a great character. And now here's that. My bad. So, if this is... I'm kind of hoping that this is Magma Key or Hook. Maybe I should just go do Zot. Yeah, I should do Zot. There's no reason for me not to, honestly. Might be a little hard, but I think I can get through it. I have pretty good equipment overall. So, yeah, I should try to get a character here. If I find something that I can't deal with, then so be it, but I think the best thing for me to do here is just try to go as fast as I reasonably can. With King Queen off the table, I don't think I have anything for Odin spot, so I have to go back for that. And I don't know if there'd be much of any value doing ordeals at this point. Maybe if like one of these was Cecil, and I want to just have cover strats figured out. Like that might be the only reason to do ordeals at this point. Okay. That's not terrible. I was hoping for the best there. I mean, I surely did do, I certainly did make mistakes during the play-in, so that makes sense. Yeah, I know. I mean, that's... Yeah, every race is, you know, it could go your way, it could not. Just, sometimes RNG is RNG. I know. I've certainly, I've had my run-ins with it over the years, so... With that being said, I do have a certain amount of confidence that I can play my game and still do alright. Which is really the biggest thing. Like, if you can make sure that you're kind of out of your own way, that gets you pretty close most of the time. Well, Dwarf Castle. I don't know how I feel about that. I think next week I have McBain is the next person. Like if I happen to get through, so that's not going to be fun. Like I know that he's really good. I think radio here. Yeah, I'll go radio here. Thank you for being supportive of my planned slingshot radio. I figure with this kind of party, like I have 3 mages, I could probably make that work better than hybrid strats. Yeah, I shouldn't have got in such a hurry to get through my menu. What a play. Like seriously, what a play. That that works out so perfectly. The only mystery left in this seed is where the heck is Darkness Crystal? And Silk Webs probably would be helpful too. See, if I play like this, then I actually have a real chance against people. I mean, we'll see what happens with everything that's left, but I'm literally a Darkness Crystal away at this point. I mean, that could be a long way away, but... So do I chase... I'm okay. I've been consistently going to the dwarf town down there first, just to like minimize how much backtracking I end up doing. Instead of like coming here, then going to Silk Cave, and then going all the way back down. I find that that's just a hair faster doing it that way. Especially when I intend to check everything regardless. Oof. It's like the first bit of bad luck I think I've had. Darkness, yeah. Well, I do know Dark Knight Cecil is somewhere, not here though. So at least Luge's reasonable. It's not the worst thing that could have been there. Like you have a few options against Luge. Wonder if I should have bought the Elven Bow. For now, I think I'm just good as I am. Actually, why the heck am I walking out of here? I'm not used to actually having X on Rosa, ever. In Infamous Seed? Oh, with Dark Knight Cecil? Yeah. Well, the one that beat me up the other day was I had Turtle at Elements after I just used my Thor Rages for the grind, which that was not pretty. I mean, it cost me probably 30 plus minutes. Yeah, I didn't have any way to deal with it. Oko's always a problem. I can't think of many situations where he's not a problem. Hook one with no white mage. Yeah, that just sounds terrible. Like, no part of that sounds fun. Alright. I have a little bit of investigative reporting to do here. Let's see if Sheila is something interesting or not. If it isn't, I think I suck it up and give Golbez a try. package. I could have just let that go. I kind of have my party, but I'm willing to see what it is. There are like 1 or 2 characters that I might bring in if I get them. Alright, fingers crossed Golbez is not too rude at his vanilla spot. I don't know, this is where things could be falling apart. I mean, not doing ordeals scares me a little. I actually wouldn't mind if this was Wyvern in this situation. Oh, jeez. Here's your problem, not mine. Let's see, so... yeah... well, he's about to be my problem, I guess I should say. I mean, it's an easy decision to make for Golbez. At that point, like, I was close enough on my damage counting that I was like, well, everybody's gonna die anyway. I'm not gonna, like, gain anything by doing anything different here. I don't think he gets one shot. But he better put that Starveil up before the second turn. I think Fire 2 doesn't kill him. I think Virus probably would. Oh, never mind. Not even close. Right? Of all the places to find him, this is one of the better ones. Just because, like, story-wise, they nerfed him into the ground here. I think it was the right move to just leave everybody down, just get through the fight. Like, let's Sid and Kane get their levels. They're going to need it the most anyway for the grind. So let them just get jacked up, and then hopefully everybody else figures it out, basically. Rat tail. Did I chase that? I am gonna chase it just because, yeah. That's pretty much what I just got to. Like, the conclusion I got to is I'll do this, and then if it's not this, I'll go straight to ordeals and knock that out, since that's gonna be easy at this point. That is not go mode. Not even close. That is true. It could be that. I think that's part of the reason to do this here, is if it happens to be like demissed, like 3 boss spots up here, like I feel like I tried to not come here, and I let that play out as long as I needed to, I think. Now I think I have to do it. Like, if I'm in the area like this, it's the best check for me to do. 3 shots at demist and the key item at the end. If it's not this, though, I think Babel's the answer. Like Keyless Tower, maybe? Is there anything that would be a threat to sit here? I can't think of anything. Oof. I could have had that forever ago. That sucks. Me trying to be fancy and I ended up outthinking myself apparently. I mean, it's still effectively go mode at 46 minutes though. It's not the safest grind either. So Grant, are you still around? Here's a question for you. How would you actually approach this grind? Would you do stop on Mac Giant every time, knowing that you're not going to be able to like control him very well? And odds are like Kane's not going to one-shot him with jump. Like he's what 30 right now, so he's somewhere between like 4 to 6k. Okay, that's kind of what I was thinking. Was the stop grind made more sense in this case? Oh, my phone on. I think 10's a good number. Yeah, it is. The armor's okay, it's not great. Yeah, that's basically the game plan on my end. So let's see, poison. He already has the right thing. Yeah, I mean that's basically my game plan. Yeah, I don't want to be in a situation where I don't take advantage of Darkness Crystal, and I have all the equipment. I've had all the equipment for a while. I think it's a disservice if I don't do the grind right now. So I absolutely want to push this and try to make it. Well, I want to push it, but I also want to push it in a clean way so that I'm basically good to go. That's my bigger concern here. Like I want to walk out of this ready to finish the game. Like no questions about it. I'm just moving through my final checks and just going at that point. Like that's the hope and dream. I should be alright. Yeah, Kane's fine. I'm not worried about Kane. I mean, he has, what, 45-ish defense? Like, he'll be fine in most part. I thought Sid was next in the turn order. Not even close. The turns are all over the place, though. I don't feel obligated to stop at this point. I mean, I'm kind of okay with that. Like, I want King to be fast. It screws up a few things, but it also... The faster he gets his turns off, the better for me. I don't know if he's going to one-shot at this point. It's like 50-50 at best. Yeah, Sid definitely has his, like, moments of being weird. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that, but that's alright. I haven't done any damage to that thing at all. One day I'm gonna figure out my turn order's not what I think it is every time. It's a little messy, but... I saw 6200. I was like, oh, there's no way that's gonna fail. I think this is the last one I want to do. Probably could have finished even the one before, but I want to be 100% on this. Did I do it one level short? I think I did. Yeah, I was definitely should have done one more. Damn it. With that being said, I mean, that was part of the goal, I would say. With that being said, with Ribbon Room and well, Ribbon Room in particular out there still, I should actually be okay. Plus, Golbez is off the table, so like the only things that could really be like rude. Well, there's a few things, but that's not one of them. I mean, I could have juggled here, but I think King just destroying everything is much faster. Should I... Ugh. It was a rhetorical question to some extent. I was really thinking, should I turn in the pain and get 10 key items and make sure I have Nuke on Rydia and Pound? That's what I was going to say. Should have just healed the boat. Oh, MP's on the other side. Whoops. I do know the answer, but like you said, I should probably push this a little bit. If I was really doing this competitively, my best case scenario would be do Crystal Sword, then White Spirit, and then hopefully get a key item out of one of the two of those. So that Ribbon Room is key item 10, and then I'll get the 200k experience from that. You know, if I'm still hurting after that, I could think about doing Ogopogo. I might not like it, but I could do it. He's fast. I mean, that is an option, theoretically. I don't like the idea of trying to rely on physical attacks with Sid and Kane at this point. So it really, the focus is going to become how well can I do Z strats at this point. It's not going to be a comfortable Z either because I don't have Silk Webs, I don't think. So it's going to be trying to slow off of slow on Rosa, and then try to make the most of Radium and Palm doing reflects. The reflected nukes, basically. If it'll be rare for Rosa to get an actual turn in, I think. No, that doesn't work. Nothing yet. I didn't set myself up great for this fight, I'd say. Yeah, I guess theoretically I didn't really miss much, like having white here. just go for you. Basically just cycle back through the Palm and hope Palm can finish it here. Normally, Rat Tail and Pink Tail would be something, or well, Pink Tail would be something to think about, but I don't see any value in that at this point. Like, I'm pretty much committed to reflect strats and not screwing up if I can. Yeah, I kind of needed that if I was going to have any hope to get nukes. What if it's a white shirt? It very well could be. Oh. Oops. I didn't mean to do it, but I guess it's probably not the worst spell to use. I mean, it'll just take 2 hours to spell, to cast. That wasn't as big a penalty as I thought it was going to be when I first did it. It's interesting. And now we can get the white shirt right here, ribbon ring. 2 chances at it. FF4FE is gone. Not quite. Oh. I mean, that is a fair point. That sounds terrible, though. I mean, what could possibly be there? Avenger? Avenger would be the only thing that would be a difference in the final fight. And even then, like, with all mage strats here, I don't even know if that's a good idea. Alright, just like I planned it. Yeah, give or take. See, I don't even care. It's easy game. Do you actually use the Avenger, though, in this situation? Like, you have the Avenger, but do you use the Avenger? Like, I could do hybrid strats, but I feel like I would be better served just using, wouldn't I be better off just using reflect strats and just trying to push through that way? Like, if I trigger all his, like, scene changes or whatever, that's gonna be a pain in the ass. But I also don't have, like, super high magic power either. Like, the safer strat would be hybrid, I think. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. So... yeah. No, hybrid would be like 6, maybe 7 minutes. Yeah, Rydia made it. Alright. Well, the commitment's been made. Oh, I should have bluffed. Why didn't I bluff? Yeah, whatever. Oh yeah, I was thinking, like, get Rosa online so she can use slow. I don't know why I did that. I didn't use nuke. I just defended. Oh no. I have to be really careful with how I do this. Botched it slightly, but okay, that's kind of the best case scenario. I don't mind if he gets beat up. Yeah, I'm actually pretty happy with where I'm at. Like pace-wise, I'm doing a lot of damage. Whoa, what? I absolutely did not cast that directly. Good thing I was switching over to Sid being my, what do you call it? I don't think I tripped it. I could be wrong, but I don't think I did. Alright, I need her to survive no matter what. I might be okay. That was a screw up though, for sure. Alright. Phew. That was a bit of a clincher at the end. I botched the crap out of that, but with that being said, I mean that's a hell of a time. No way I'm doing that in a race later. But it was. I think I did make all the right moves. Yeah, and that weight only somehow, some way, it rolled at like 7 grand. So it just was short of 45, which actually worked out perfectly because then it was 2 nukes and a white, and it got me to 61. Or 62, whatever the hell it is. So like it just barely worked out, but it was kind of the execution left something to be desired at the end there. I swear I did not direct cast that though. I thought I pushed it over to Rydia. I must have pushed left at the end because I had it like cursored over to her. I'm 99% sure. I must have like did a double like button input back to the left somehow. I mean, I'll take it. I'll take anything that doesn't. That would have been soul crushing to be on a that good of a pace and then blow it. I mean, it's not a PB. I think what my best time is probably 118 or 117. But still, I mean, it definitely makes me feel pretty good about the race later. I put all the right pieces together. If I did the darkness crystal earlier, I mean, there's what 5 to 10 minutes to save there. I ended up doing darkness late, and that definitely affected things a little bit. But I mean, that was a minor. That's really minor. Yeah, like there was a little bit of routing RNG where I could have lost some time. Like if somebody did ordeals early, had darkness crystal, and did all the other stuff that I did. Like I did a few things hunting and pecking for darkness crystal that I didn't need to. Yeah, definitely appreciate it. I hope that I can run one like that. I mean, my problem right now is that if I get one that's laid out for me, then I can kind of knock it out of the park. I can't take a mediocre seat and turn it into a fast one. Like that's the thing that's like the difference to me of can you take a crappy seat and turn it into a fast one as opposed to if you get handed a good one, can you just make it not be bad? I want to take bad ones and turn them into okay ones or good ones. That's where I'll struggle against some of the like, top, say 10 to 15 people. I won't always get punished by that, but there are times where that'll certainly hurt me. But with that being said, I mean, I think that is the kind of confidence builder I was looking for. You know, it's like, hey, I'm going to practice, get ready for the race. To some extent, it's a bad thing because it's like there's no way that the real races will be that way. But a couple of the things I did want to work on, I got to work on, which was doing it early, like less than ideal Mac Giant grind. I was actually relatively safe, safer than maybe I needed to be. But I had a decent Mac Giant grind. I had a pretty good setup, I think, for everything. I am a little interested. It was awkward, like, I didn't have any way to really manipulate agility, so I just went YOLO with Sid there. There's probably, like, I think I had a ninja helmet. Maybe I could have done something with Sid. I don't know if I got him to 28, or could have gotten him to 28. Probably not without a crystal ring, which I didn't have. So I don't think there's anything configuration-wise there. I mean, I definitely dodged that bullet on the direct cast white. Done most of the non-tele heroes. Yeah. No, I mean, you have to get them to what, 67, 68 to get him to 28 agility? Like, he has to be in the high 60s, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. If not, in the low 70s, so... Yeah, I mean, there's no, like, reasonable way to get him there unless you have Ninja Hat and Crystal Ring. Right. Well, apparently you were tracking it. Lots of Sea Hero. Yeah, this is my first serious foray into doing Sea Hero. Like, I've done other flag sets in the past, but Sea Hero ones are not my bread and butter, I would say. To some extent, that actually helps me, because, like, a lot of people are struggling with Sea Hero. So at least, like, I have a closer, like, I'm closer to the average level, is what I would say, when it comes to Sea Hero, as opposed to, like, the opposite situation where I could probably get myself blown out of the water. Let's see, so... Get lucky, not unlucky. No, thanks for hanging out. And, appreciate the good luck. Yeah, have a good one and a safe ride home. I'm still trying to figure out if I want to do one more or not. Is anybody... Nobody's actually streaming. I think I'm gonna actually call for a little bit. This is it's a good time to just take a break. I've been playing a decent amount, so I don't think it'll hurt me to just call it good for a little bit. So, with that being said, thanks everybody for hanging out, and I guess we'll see how things go later, but regardless of that, everybody have a good one. Be on, what, I think 9 p.m. Eastern is the race, so be on right before that, probably. So, alright, take care.